Decided I was just gonna film a quick satsang while I drink my coffee. So it appears that I got up, went to the kitchen, ground coffee beans, heated water, and created a cup of coffee. Who did that? Who are you? Who's sitting here right now speaking, and who's on the other end listening? This life is just getting played out by itself, to itself, and for itself. It appears as though there's a separate individual person who woke up this morning and made coffee and turned on the computer and called herself Kate. But it was actually a series of programs, impulses, and neuroconnectivity that came out of nothing from nothing. Life is happening by itself. It never needed you to appear in order to function. These behaviors and these programs, this bundle of energy, it was at some point captured, and the separate energy created itself because of the self-evident illusion, the cars driving, the people walking. Everything looks separate. Everything looks like a separate self. There's evidence that there's separateness, but actually there is no evidence. If it's really looked at and really examined, there is no evidence that things are separate. When you close your eyes, where is the inside and the outside? There is a feeling, a sensation of cold on the skin, of pain after you stub your toe, skin touching skin when you hug your lover. But where does that sensation begin and where does it end? Is it inside or is it outside? All forms come and go. This coffee comes and goes. This video comes and goes. Your body sitting on the chair comes and goes. Everything that is experienced comes and goes. This inquiry, this investigation is about returning into that, to that which has never left you, which has always been here. The one thing that can never go, the one thing that never dies. These sensations of anger or of pain or of joy or of sadness, they come and go. They come and go in something. Something experiences them. A silence watches them. It is from this silence that they come, and into this silence that they return. You are this silence. Silence made this coffee. Silence made this video. Silence is watching this video and listening to these words. Everything that the energy is doing that appears as separate, the getting and the doing, is motivated by this return to silence. But it's actually never left its home. It's never left this silence. It's always been here. What you are has never been left. How could it be left? It's what you are. The getting and the doing, it comes and it goes. And ultimately, it will get very dissatisfying because it's not the truth. It's not true that if you get the perfect lover and the perfect job and the perfect physical health, that you will be happy, that you will be whole, and that you will be complete, because something that can be gotten can also be lost. Which you are can never be lost. Who's listening to these words right now? These words are just happening. Listening's just happening. Turning on the computer just happened. Turning off the computer will just happen, and going to work will just happen, and emails will just happen, and phone calls will just happen. Relationships will just happen. Walking, eating, drinking, playing, having fun, that's just going to happen. Nobody did those things. You were never here. You didn't decide to take actions, to perform behaviors, to create words. It just happened. You were not here. You were never here. Silence is here. Silence is doing you. Silence is looking through your eyes and speaking through your mouth. Silence is thinking your thoughts. Silence is moving your body. Silence is expressing your rage. You can't leave yourself. You've never left yourself. You've always been here. You are the only thing that's fixed, everything else is moving. Everything comes and it goes. It arises and it falls. It's birthed and it dies. You were beyond birth and death. You were never born. You could never die. Everything you have right now will be lost, even if you haven't gotten it yet. Eventually, this getting game will reveal itself, and it will be seen that what you are cannot be found in the things you've gotten and the things you've done. And this is the end. This is the full stop.